being here. This is a wonderful turnout. And with all this equipment around me, this is the first time in my life I really know where I am. So before I sign this proclamation, I'd be happy to hear from anybody. Shelley?
Well, thank you, Governor, for signing the proclamation for us today. Beth, I have a sister named Shelley, and a board member named Shelley as well. We feel Surveyors Week is a very important time for us, both nationally and here in the state of Wyoming. We recognize that there is an aging population in the surveying community, and very important then for us to promote this profession so we can get young people interested in moving in and continue these valuable services in our state. Thank you for recognizing that as well.
Thank you, Shelley. Anybody else? Shelley, any thoughts?
No, I believe that the surveyors that serve this state do an absolutely phenomenal job in making sure that the boundaries are known, understood, and any problems are immediately taken care of. We have an incredible profession, an opportunity to recognize it, and a chance to inspire the youth. The youth of the state need to understand that not only is this a viable profession, but it's something that's necessary and will be always required and needed, not only within our state, within the nation, and internationally. So thank you, Governor Mead. Appreciate it.
Anybody else?
Hi, I'm Mark Corbridge with Wyoming Department of Transportation. I would like to thank Governor Mead, of course, for signing this proclamation, and the Board of Registration people, Shannon and staff. You've just absolutely gone after this, and we really appreciate it. We were brought into this outreach program to try and reach students and just get our profession known out there, and you've done a fantastic job, so we really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for your work in White Hawk.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Well, thank you, Shannon, you and your staff for this opportunity today. Thank you all to the surveyors. It was commented before a few minutes ago that all of you have gray hair, which I look at is exactly true, but I don't think anybody should complain about hair color. It's hair quantity that is the big issue. But I want to just share with you, I think my grandfather had a great old wooden box, and he had his transit in there. And when my brother and I were kids, he did his best to try to show us. It was all for irrigation ditches. How do you handle irrigation ditches? And I don't know that we learned anything, but both of us took a fascination with that equipment and how it worked. And then on his passing, my brother, who's older, latched on to that transit and still has it today. And it's a wonderful piece of our family history because he got it. My grandfather got it from his dad, my great-grandfather. And so when you think about the excitement and how you get this next generation in there, I'd also point out my wife and I bought a ranch in Jelm, Wyoming, south of Jelm, Wyoming, which for those of you who don't know is south of Laramie by Woods Landing. And our southern border is up the Colorado-Wyoming line. And so when we bought the place, we wanted to make sure we knew what we were buying. And so we asked that all the records be brought up in terms of the survey. Well, the ranch is called the Boswell Ranch, and Mr. Boswell was the first sworn peace officer in the territory of Wyoming. And so it's a very old ranch. So we were fascinated when we got the surveying documents. I mean, one is whoever actually wrote it out had a cursive handwriting that I will never have in my life. It was beautiful, very legible handwriting, but it didn't just talk about sort of the technical aspects. It was the nature that we lost a mule today, or we need to go in and get some more beans. And so it was sort of this wonderful history on this Colorado-Wyoming line. And then on one of our pastures there's a monument rock that is got the orange lichen moss on it, and you can it's hand carved out on one side, Wyoming, and on the other side, Colorado. And I just think that's such a treasure, and it leads, me to think about the next generation and the excitement they can think about in terms of what all that surveying encompasses and the opportunities and what we're discovering in the past and the opportunities for the new projects in the future. And as I see highway projects, for example, YDOT, I always thought, that would always be a neat thing to be involved in a project like that, because for years after, you could say, I helped build that road, or I helped build that bridge. And that's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be able to say. So I thank you all for what you do, and I thank you for the effort to get the next generation involved, and anything I can do to help in that regard. We need surveyors. If we don't have surveyors, we're not built. So thank you all for being here and the opportunity to have a proclamation. Governor's Proclamation. Whereas surveying is a critical support service to a variety of industries, including design services, energy, heavy construction, and residential building. And whereas land surveyors have a positive impact on Wyoming and the nation's economy through their work making exact measurements and determining property boundaries. And whereas using their knowledge and skills, professional surveyors dedicate themselves to careful and meticulous work. And whereas professional land surveyors conduct themselves under creeds and canons, including the pledge of performance, honest enterprise, the highest standards of professional conduct, service before profit, the profession before personal advantage, and the public welfare above all. And whereas a nationwide trend showing a decline of individuals entering the land surveying profession and the increasing average age of land surveyors indicates a need to encourage students to explore careers in land surveying. And whereas the National Society of Professional Surveyors and the National Council of Examiners for Engineers and Surveyors celebrates National Surveyors Week annually, with this year's events occurring March 21st through the 26th, 2016. Now therefore, I, Matthew H. Mead, Governor of the State of Wyoming, do hereby proclaim March 21st through the 26th, 2016 as Wyoming Surveyors Week in Wyoming. Congratulations, everybody.